Driveway channel. I am in my driveway. I'm also in my 2011 Camaro SS RS. So what I wanted to show people is what I'm going to be doing to my C8 that a lot of people don't seem to understand, including GM. Unfortunately, they're like, oh, well, if you want to do a burnout, you have to pull both handles, which is much like, putting your foot on the clutch, and then just drop it as if you're sidestepping the clutch and you do a burnout. Anybody who's taking a car to the track with a stick knows that it's kind of a pain. You can do it, but it's, you got to jump from the clutch over to the brake pedal, or do some fancy footwork with your throttle foot to stay on the brakes. And it's much easier to use something called line locks or roll control. Basically, it's a device that you install to the car. It's relatively inexpensive, and what it does is it allows you to keep the front brakes on and not have the back brakes on at all. So basically, you lock it up before you do your burnout. So you can put it in gear, do your burnout, and then let off the button and you roll out. I could say it's very simple. And in this case, I'm in a driveway, so I'm not going to roll out. I will, in fact, just push the clutch back in. But let me show you kind of how this works. So essentially, I'm going to have my foot on the clutch, right? And I'll put it in gear. And then I turn this switch on here. That light goes on. That means that now it's waiting for me to hit the brake pedal. So down here, I'm going to hit the brake pedal. Hopefully you can see that. If not, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. And then when I hit this button, that brake is now on the front only, right? So now, if I rev the engine a little bit and let out the clutch, we do a little burnout. And I didn't want to do a huge one in my driveway, but that's the idea. So when you get a C8, my suggestion, by all means, get yourself some sort of a roll control or a line locks, and you'll have a lot more fun doing burnouts. With that, welcome to my driveway.